So what a sight this is. Another edition of this crowd
everybody,
competition,
and welcome to today's
just seemingly
match.
bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer goes short. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cleared without hesitation. That's headed upfield. Messi. Played out to the right. He's found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good ball, good take. Lahm. And it's Lahm. A good play on the left-hand side here. Piqué. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Almost half an hour in now. Thuram. Cannavaro. Mateus. Here's Vieira. Distributed tidily. Some good work on the right flank here. He's picked his way through. Mateus. So much time and space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he's seen through all of that.
There will be 1 minute
That is
added
good.
time.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against it. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution.
Here we go again. Mateus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Son Heung-min. It's run loose here. Thuram. Now it's Foden. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write
Hello,
its
everybody,
own
and
special
welcome to
script.
today's match.
Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's managed to get Yamal! And he's following up! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And if you do have a chance today,
And
please
with
take some
that,
time out to...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive
Hello,
nerves. The
everybody,
prospects are
and
so
welcome to
great,
today's
the
match.
potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Foden. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable
Hello,
finish.
everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly
And
stay
that
seated.
ends So what a sight this is. Another edition of this
Hello,
proud
everybody, and
competition,
welcome to today's
just seemingly
match.
bigger and better
Manchester
still.
United
Faces, of course, have come and gone,
against
but
Manchester
some things
United.
never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Gakpo going face-to-face with his great rival. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now, can they get him away? He's in space and looking for options. And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? And De Bruyne! Goal! Manchester United!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
And here's De Bruyne. This might spell danger. Cleared without complication. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. Foden has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Fernandes. Well, that looks a good ball through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fired deep. Torres! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
He's having a shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 30 minutes is number 7.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's having a go. Denied by an instinctive save.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rice, and he's being shifted off it. Torres! And it's a goal! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Manchester United take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne has another goal! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that.
And we've reached half-time. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game,
Just
breathless and laced with excitement.
We're about to announce today's
What a
lottery
good
numbers.
half. They've
Please
gone
watch the
blow for
screen if
blow,
you have a ticket.
and it's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foden. Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Son Heung, chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't see...
Oh, he's been Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Ahead again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Manchester United go... Son Heung-min! Goal! Manchester United! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. Hangs one. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
The goal scored for Manchester
Utterly
United.
unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Substitution in progress.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cristiano Ronaldo gets his head on it! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And it didn't take him long.
Added minutes
Just
has been
sitting on the
indicated.
bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much
Hello,
depends on
everybody,
this.
and welcome to today's
Expectation
match.
and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Rodri. And Son Heung-min. Gvardiol. And it's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Law! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Has a shot! Liverpool have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Distributed tidily. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Scholes. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Gakpo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to clear it. Haaland. Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's gone for goal! And again! Mohamed Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Gakpo. And this is De Bruyne. Oh, look at the space here. And De Bruyne! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 8.
So we have had the first significant moment. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Substitution.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. That's been cut out, well played. Could move up a gear here. Owen. Vieira. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gakpo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vardiol. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than...
He's had a shot! It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. Big relief. It just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Adams. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Petit gets it clear.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16, Rodri.
Dixon.
Number 3, Adams. Number 11, Gakpo.
Son Heung-min
Number 8,
touches it back.
De Bruyne.
Cole
Number 9,
was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter.
Number
It's a
47,
real show of discipline.
Phil Foden. Number 19, Van Dijk.
This is Son
Number
Heung-min
23,
showing good
Miguel
feet.
Number
Oh, the ball's run
14,
loose here.
Palmer. Number
And he's
2,
whipped, climbs up big. He has done it. And surely now the result's beyond doubt. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United are sitting pretty. Good effort from distance. Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception.
Indicated.
Palmer. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's in on goal. Merino! Goal! Manchester United!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gakpo. Now it's Palmer. Has a shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
This might... Law! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Liverpool grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. Palmer! Goal! Manchester United! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Foot in. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Saka. He's found a way through. They get a throw in. And here's Saka. Oh, there's a probing ball. De Bruyne. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gakpo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's picked it up out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag has stayed down. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back underway. Saka. Saka takes control of it and he's on the move. And the finish! In he goes again! And that has been clubbed away. Goes for the shot! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United. Law! Yes! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Liverpool get themselves back into contention. Can he finish? Yes, it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 11, Gakpo. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Struck
Number
first
3,
time.
Adams.
Defending
Coming
of
to
the
field,
desperate variety.
Number 47, Phil
Foden!
Number 20.
And he's following up! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United go into the lead. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things...
Shot a goal! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot...
Nunez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. White tries across. Irwin crossed in again. Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And this is Mohamed Salah. And this is Mohamed Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foden. And it's Salah. Now it's Darwin. He shifted it to the flank. Caicedo providing an outlet on that flank. And that is that. Manchester United have done it. The perfect out. So it is that time again. Every team looks to
Hello,
write
everybody,
its
and
own
welcome
special
to today's
script.
match.
Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gakpo. Oh, that's fabulous. Gakpo! And he's following up! Goal! Manchester United! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's De Bruyne. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. In he goes again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. Saliba. Petit. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne with the short one. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Played into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Gakpo. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Isak. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And they've got rid. Now that looks a decent ball. So what can they make of this? Petit. And it's Vieira.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, refuses to take the bait. Not the most accurate pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that's a throw-in. And he's gone looking for safety. Rodri. This looks promising. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He is through, he's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gakpo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Lovely feet. Takes the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Well read, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely spread. Threads one in. Haaland. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Mbappe is onto this. Kimmich stands tall and stands strong. Can he get it through?
There they go, hunting again.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Messi! It's anyone's ball now. And he's quick to get it clear again.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Salah. Nicely worked. Oh, super ball. Now that is a hefty challenge. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Thuram. Now it's crossed into the middle. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays in a cross. A header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Still goalless at the moment. Mohamed Salah knocks it out wide. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mateus purring through the gears. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Salah. Messi in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies.
Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram. Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's neat. Great chance! Superb goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to get.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram wins the duel this time. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Luis Suarez. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a little off target. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Son Heung-min with the clearance. And it's Rodri. And this is Luis Suarez. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Son Heung-min. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Has a look and place it forward. He's decent chance! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played.
Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Thuram. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning,
There
so
will be
good
5
for him.
minutes
A
added
lovely,
time.
neat pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. And the counter is on. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Eto'o. And this is Sneijder. Kvaratskhelia, he's tried one! And that should get the job done. Salah tries to pass it through. Now it's Eto'o. He's found a way through. Good ball. And a chance!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's on it. Can he get away? Threads one in. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Out towards the flank. Showing great feet there. Now it's Ronaldinho. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Sneijder. That has been cut short. Thuram. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. And he's in Foden! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played it again. Cleared without hesitation. This looks promising. Eto'o receives it in a good position here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Eto'o. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good alertness. Buffon gets it away. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Nepal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, cracking ball. It's Eto'o! Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho goes short. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, sweet feet. Lahm delivers. Cannavaro clears it away. In once more. Costa Curta can get it clear.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Raul. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Kvaratskhelia really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Brilliantly cut out.
Nepal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Pirlo, look at the space here.
Nepal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kvaratskhelia. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Eto'o. Mohamed Salah. Oh, just skips past his man. Eto'o!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. It is a corner.
Substitution.
Desperate defending required here. Kvaratskhelia plays it short.
1 minute added time.
That's gone loose. Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. And this is Owen. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to him. That is a brilliant interception. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Foden. Foden gets through and it goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. Son Heung-min. Here's a shot! Oh, crossbar! So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Villa. He's got a... Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And this is Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hoisted in. Vieira can get it clear. And he's in on goal! He's having a go!
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Foden providing an outshoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No way through. Now it's Owen. That's ruffled a few and it's been given away. And he's lost his man here. David Villa tries a shot! That has not gone well. Messi. Pirlo, distributed tidily. Foden. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Foden.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chance! And it's a goal! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 22, Eto'o!
So we have... And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back underway. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Foden. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Threads one in. Great ball, and there's the shot! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And this is Owen. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, it's not getting there. Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Owen. Gives it back. Passes short and sharp. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Owen. Has another go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's burst through. Shot, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Eto'o fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Coming on the field is number 20, Vinicius Junior.
And we have our very first corner.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's looking wide. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lahm gets into some space. He's got all. Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And very quickly, the substitute. Terrific header! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, we're on the way. Hakimi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this...
And the finish! Lahm. Now Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Suarez finds himself offside. And he's being shifted off it. Iniesta. Van de Ven. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes on a run down the left wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He might be in here. There's the shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Now it's Foden. That's beautifully weighted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Batistuta. Thuram. Foden. Mohamed Salah. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
Oh, what has happened here? Swept in. Mohamed Salah. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bale usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hakimi. Oh, good ball! And here's Messi. And this is Batty. Chance! And a chance! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That is good strength. Looking to play him in. Lahm delivers. Saliba getting this one clear.
There will be 1 minute
Batistuta.
added time.
Now it's Iniesta. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the
Hello,
first half?
everybody, and
Well,
please
simply put,
join me in
Peter,
wishing
they
a
haven't
happy
been good
wedding
enough to
anniversary
trouble the
for one of our
opposition.
fan club
They
members.
need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game...
Big chance! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have play.
Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And he's taking no chances there. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Cannavaro.
The
And he goes
attendance for this match
cross-field.
was
Good switch, that.
60,332.
Mateus. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Buffon gets it clear. Thuram. It's a good run down the right. Mohamed Salah.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice looking ball. Oh, well played.
Natal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Dealt with nicely by the defence. As we head towards the end. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 9, Batistuta.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's Kimmich. Foden.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he nearly went all the way.
Chiesa can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And we have our very first corner. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Kimmich. And this is Messi. Oh, that's nice. And this is Ronaldo. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play. because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And we have our very first corner. Eto'o tries to clear. And the finish! Into the pieces! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Forlan, and this is Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Forlan. Now that looks a decent ball.
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mateus, and he's made sure that's not getting through. João Pedro. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Messi. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Eto'o is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he
There will
knows
be
it.
1 minute added time.
Eto'o. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that
I'm
needs
afraid to
rousing
tell
at
you that we're
half-time
expecting
because in
traffic
truth
to be
they've
heavy
not
after
really
the
been at it
final
so
whistle
far.
today.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Eto'o.
And we're
Number
underway
15,
again.
Mateus.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 20, Son
Thuram.
Heung-min.
It's a really
Number
well-measured
10,
ball.
Pirlo. Number 47,
Pirlo.
Phil Foden. Substitution.
Now who's going to be first to this? It's a good foot in there. That's an imaginative pass. And that is out of play. Now it's Olise. Dink through. Great chance!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foden. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And that has put paid to that. Ball's gone out of play. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Taken back almost at once. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Nepal truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Pirlo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden driving on and making good progress, and he shoots!
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Forlan! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's chosen to go back. Can he finish? They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min! Substitution on the field. Number 19, Van Dijk. Number 20, Son Heung-min.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?